Befriend people who will bring out the best out in you. Friends that will look at you when you go wrong and tell you, say, Divine, you are wrong. People that will look you in the face when you are going the contrary, they put you on track. These are people we should get around us. But nowadays, the world is turning around. We see the good to be evil and we see the evil to be good. People who will call you and advise you, you don't want them in your cycle. But people who will hype you when you're doing the wrong thing, are the kind of people you want to associate yourself with. You say, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. Birds of the same feather flock together. So consciously, we are speaking to you this morning, enlightening your minds on the surrounding and the things that are happening. Because it is not just about the political aspect of your life, but what happens after politics. That's why you see most of our politicians around here, they are more like professional beggars. Because when they had the opportunity afforded them, they did not utilize those opportunities. When you elected them as leaders, they did not utilize those opportunities. Why did they abuse it and abuse you? Now, power is not in their space. They have turned out to be beggars. The life they were living large, they no longer live large. Even to fuel the car, some of them, when they were at the helm of power, they go to places, their cars are beaten until they leave from there. Now today, they do not have the luxury afforded them. So you and them, you're going to the gas station now and buying from the Cambodia and things there around here, 1 gallon. Where the man just used to put a car down and go visit somebody, his car beating, he can't go off. Wasteful spendings. But today, you as a young man, you should see those things and use it as a lesson learned, so that you don't fall prey to those things that the elderly ones that you saw in your space, that the things that they did that caused them to be where they are today. I'm speaking to the conscience of you, the young people today. Let us do those things that will cause some level of transformation, positive transformation in our lives. You're going from one nightclub to the other nightclub on a daily basis, getting in exchange from one relationship to the other. These are not things that are important. They are derailing your prestige. They are causing serious. Sometimes some of you are victimized in the process. They use you and abuse you. Will you continue to live your life in that form and manner, my sister? No. They use you and abuse you. Sometimes they take you home. Oh yeah, I promise you that they will give you this. And at the end of the day, they don't give you it. They even extort things from you. Some of you, when you are unfortunate, your lives are taken away. Is that the kind of life you want to live? So it is about time that you set yourself, say, only one person can advise themselves. You can advise yourself. The first time you are victimized. The second, why continue in that form and manner? So this morning we are speaking to the conscience of us, the young people. You are referred to as future leaders. What are those principles, the moral principles that you are actually acquiring, that you're going to stand on as a foundation? The society is morally broken. That's why you see people, young people are trooping into government, because they see government as a place of enriching themselves on the basis of corruption. Oh yeah. So the man see, oh, my pa used to steal. He make it. He pay houses. So myself too, I get government too. I steal. I'll pay my own houses too. So that's the moral lesson he or she have learned. That the only place you can get to enrich yourself is to go in government and steal. But if the foundation is the right about it, when the foundation is rotten, what can the righteous do? So the foundation, that's what I thank God so much for my late mother and my parents in particular, but most especially my mother. She played a pivotal role in my life that today I have that self-consciousness. Regardless of the things I see around me, I'm not moved by them. You know why? Because it is from my upbringing. I was one person, I got so attracted when I see people think I want it. One day, my brother I'm next door, my man lay me, she whip my butter with the fufu steak. You say, you know what I'm beating you for? I said, no. She say, I want you to be a good child. Not that I hate you. When you start the attitude here, when you see people think you want it, the next thing that you go put your hand, when you don't have it, you put your hand in things there that will make you to get it. And at the end of the day, your life will be cut short. You may get involved into criminal acts. You may get involved into all sort of acts that will cause you to lose your life at an early age. My son, and that was always her prayer. I want you people to bury me. I don't want to bury any of you, my children. And through the grace of God, God answered her prayer. Though it is not the age that I wanted her to die at. She died at 72. I wanted her to live longer. But her prayer was answered by God that she did not bury any of her children. Because the moral principles were laid out. The training, the moral values were given us. And now she's gone. She's dead and gone. And this is the principles that we are living by. But every time I see myself trading on the negative path, I get that consciousness and say, no, this is not what my mom envisioned for me. This was not the training that she imparted. She wanted to see me do these positive things. And this is what I think I need to do. So I'm not moved by what I see around me. My friends may be riding the best of cars. They be going to the travels and all the stuff like that. They be having all of the connections. But I'm moved by what God wants me to do. That's what I always seek his face. So as a young person, regardless of where you find yourself, most of our friends, they are carried away by the things. They are too eager. They are egoistic. Yeah, they want things too much. Now, mind you to say, if you want too much too soon, you're going to plunge yourself into unbearable situation. Some of you, because you see Mary riding the latest car, she putting the latest wig on her. You know how Mary got it? You just say, me, I'm going to get that thing. I want my own too. Did you know how she got it? Some of them are involved into all sorts of things. But you don't know. But you want it at all costs. And it reflects on your upbringing. Some of you, you are from a very good background. Your parents imparted knowledge. But because you want to do the things that you see around you, you are so hyped. So you get yourself involved into all sorts of things that are now causing some of you your life pain. Very short. Go to the hospital, see how many young people are on hospital beds due to things that they got themselves involved with. We're not going to say it on the radio here. Go and see it for yourself. Then you know that the life that you are living is not of your own. God gave you the five senses. Because the Bible said, the plan towards us is of good and not of evil, to bring us on the expected end. Faith without work is death. So yes, you got the faith. The prophet prophesied that you will travel. Man, what are you doing to bring that prophecy to reality? You must work towards it. And not just by hope or croak. You must earn it. So I say this to all of you young people. The urge is yours to make the decision that will transform your life. It's never too late. It's never too late. Though it is happening for the other people, right now it's not happening for you. That doesn't mean it won't work for you. Life is about time. Life is about season. Everybody got a season. Now, let's go for those of you who are lovers of politics. There was the time and season dedicated to the past government. Those that were in government, they had their time to do what they had to do. Today, are they to those positions they had? They are not. And those that were in opposition, now they are in the driver's seat. It is their time. So what are they doing? Are they maximizing their time? You know that some people who worked in previous government, they're living with the regret now. They say, if I had known I was going to do this, the opportunity is no longer yours. It is someone else's opportunity now. So when you have the opportunity, make maximum use in a positive direction so that you don't live with the regret. A lot of young people, some of you are all passing around the place here. You have all of the girlfriends, you have all of the concubines and the place. You wastefully spend money. You have money coming to you, but you did not utilize the money as well. You got yourself involved into all sort of things, wastefully spending. And now, to even get the fitting gas to put in the car, you don't have it. You got to credit gas. You got to get the others more. You got to beg people because you want to live that large. So a lot of you are getting yourself involved into all sort of things now because you want to be on par with the previous lives that you live. So that's fakery. Most of you are faking it to make it. I can tell anybody, regardless of what I find myself going through, I know there is going to be a time that after the rain and the thunder, there comes light. The future is there for the prepared ones. What are you doing to enjoy the future? You are not prepared. That's what I want to encourage all of us young people. Know that we should follow the trend of events nationally and internationally. The world is gravitating to few areas of profession that is going to be very, 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 very much a hot cake. You see, the energy sector is one of those areas that the demand for employment will be very high. The agriculture sector, the demand for employment will be very high. How many of us are looking in that direction to acquire that kind of knowledge? That's why you see when foreign institutions come to invest, they bring in people because we do not have specialists here. We do not have people that are needed for those jobs. So the people have to bring foreigners to do our job, while we, the citizens who should be benefiting and getting the mass employment, we become the sub to the foreigners. So let us think about it. The world is evolving to the extent that the energy sector and that of the agriculture sector, those sectors are one of the two of the areas that the world is gravitating to. So go for the education that will earn you a job, that you can create a job. When you're in the energy sector, you know how to put one or two together. At the end of it, you need not to work for somebody. You create your own job. The agriculture sector. I give you a classical example. Here is our young friend who is now a millionaire, attorney as a millionaire. The one who owns Canal Fresh. The palm canal, all we eat the palm law. We throw the seeds, the canal. He went through the process, started from scratch. Now, he has an industry. You see what it means? So when you align yourself with people of positive thoughts, it creates, that they say iron sharpening iron now. You align yourself with people with negative mind. Everything that you go to do is negative. So at the end of the day, you adapt that system. It becomes a part of you, your daily life. Take, for example, the person that you're now associating yourself with always. There are attributes that they have that is similar to what you have because of your association. But if you are associated with somebody who always thinking positive, somebody who always wanting to create and make room to earn living and make things work, you will have that same spirit. You will have that same zest. You will have that same ambition. But you just associating with somebody who doesn't think positive, all she thinks about, and that other man today, I want to dress today, will call it her. So you think the only means to attract men to you is by you exposing your private part. You the man, you the young boss. The only thing you think that will attract people or attract something to you when you get to put ear in your ear, you ply your hair and you start smoking around here, put your trousers to your butt. That the only way you think say you be butt. Come on, that is far-fetched. So we need to take life seriously. We need, when we make a move, we ask ourselves, What impact? I've been doing this thing for several times. What impact am I making? What level of transformation is it causing in my life? Is it positive or negative? These are things we need to ask ourselves. Let's open the lines and hear from you. It's not about politics today. We're talking consciousness. We're talking to the minds of the young people, because when these kinds of messages reach them, it touches them like a two-edged sword. Only the ones who want to change will change. And the ones who say they won't change, it left with them. Then they become a liability to the society. But the conscious-minded ones will take this as a message of transformation. 087-105-105, 0778-665-073 are the numbers to call. Let's talk about these things. It's about our self-consciousness. It's about the environment of which we find ourselves, the state of being. Let's talk about it. It's not politics. We made mention of our environment, cleaning of our environment. We said, come on, visit the Pittsville Magisterial Court. It's very filthy. A decision you make. I see myself as the head of this place, and this place is filthy. What can I be creative enough? I cannot just depend on government to do. Come on, though it's a government institution, I must be creative so that it represents me. Clean that building. Clean that environment. Make sure to create an enabling environment that people who go to that court can ease themselves and not to go to the community dwellers to have themselves eased. Come on, let's get to this line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, my brother Ruben.
Man, begin.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that recognition. Man, yesterday on my birthday.
Oh, happy belated birthday, my young man.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I just lay back, almost like you open counseling class this morning for really young people. To be honest with you, I get tired listening to Love FM, because when you're not there, we find a Martina can almost like an open a classroom for us. All the things here for us. I want young men, I can remember when I was coming up, the way she saw my colleague when they go call her hair, they put all kinds of hairstyle on her hair. When I was coming up, all these things, because I play against staff room. When you see small child coming on, take the very hairstyle and put on her head. When they get it beat, they start at the pele good and they can start much. So for me, when I come here, I get two hairstyles. I can remember up to now, I was anyway. I don't come a sabu or I come a low haircut. And the two things that used to me, taking your chassis, bringing it to your knee, and then the buster you wear, sometimes somebody you wear the buster for now 2-3 days. And then when you pass my man, the best you take all the chassis and then a buster on you. For me, I don't see my late brother talking for K-Man. I brought out man with me the first day they make him, then my chassis laying way over my waist, so now I can bring it to my stomach. The piggy take a chassis, first the piggy start laying, the piggy taking a chassis and bring it to a buster down and really. I got me the man way to so like area to get up brush to call poo buster. I got me the picking that, so now we're taking from there. I got about power way. I carry my own say the piggy get lazy. The first the only thing I did, as I said, that's the case because the first ball of my mind part. I did my man how to say you by him, man. I say him by old man like he told me. I said, no, I said, but the way I grew up, I don't want far. I want for him to grow the same way or to even grow up more than that, but the way you go now. If you can live under my roof, because so long you desire to see you want to live under my roof, you must follow all my law under my roof. But if you can follow my law, then I think here I will be friendly. So you just doing things to teach, and then my other little brother, my brother man, and then every morning he can't tell me I say my man, my own picking. But let me go with you. Every morning he come to me, oh, big brother, that easy. I just not my time. Get tired with the big brother, that easy. I just sometimes every day I can get money in my pocket. So let me give you the thing is to see how best you'll be able to do it so that today or tomorrow when I get money in my pocket, you'll survive with it. Before the thing I tell you, less than no time, I pick you up at me in the morning and I get baby, I go low, and I get two big better the same month. I said, my man, you ain't got me to say that I never born 1 year, you are just my man, if you get two big better in the same month. Maybe that guy look at me like almost like You can't get me. So we ourselves sometimes our own problem to be under with our those somebody. And then for me, I get campaign for politicians. But since I've been doing myself, I spent over 22 years instead of more. But I never enter Gabriel Berry one day. I Gabriel Berry look here every day. I get 500. I go sing, I go play, but I never enter there one day. Somebody say, "Well, what maybe you enter there? I can see you all the way. It can be this year, it can be." I said because to now I ain't got nothing to do there. Nobody now call me there one day. But for me to work every morning or call somebody nearly pointing out invite me to your office. Now I just woke up soon the morning. I table, I wear clothes. Now I go there. I said no. I said I get till that time. I go sit up behind my machine because for me I'm a tailor. I get my tailor. I read to get it and kill it. I said for me I get till that time. I sit up behind my machine to see how best to make my money. But for me to be passing around, they doing that. I said for me I know why you be passing around begging people. So you know, the thing that is very important in society. They go down or in what was going to follow somebody say. In La Paix, we can really see the thing people can be discussing and affecting the situation. I said, no. I said, all the radio stations, when they bring the money, you hear Jowiya, Joseph Baka, Ellie, Jolie, I said, all the radio stations get at you. I said, there's a station. Every morning, I beg you, take your time, listen to them. La program, it can start from 7, 8, 9, all the way to 10. I said, take your time. And you already about the station, I said, love it. Very good time. We got on a phone, you call, worry. I said, take your time. Les gars, still in la gloire, but il never went encore. Et qui m'a le major date, late for the few. The message go on, Pesisky. You just imagine president, we have an empower former president. Tell you what empower people were talking. Oh, baby, I said, because you call it a buffet. I said, but buffet, yes, he said, but what all the time, I get here discussing nothing. Let me tell you, discussing here, like Joseph Baka, like Jowiya, like Ellie, but it's not affecting you. We're not discussing, I say, now I see me sometimes listening to my and get pressure. Now when you want to discuss politics, your men can force you by all means to discuss politics. But listen to Lord FM, the station they call Lord FM, what the frequency? I say 105.1. I say listen to that station 105.1. Every morning you can discuss about even the traffic. In the morning, how the traffic will be, where play more power, I want to play all the road and sport, what kind of building is still in the country. I said, okay, I said for them, probably discuss it, but every morning we call the other station. Hey, Joseph Baka, I say, what do I carry all my people? Every morning, the thing that was supposed to be here, best to be discussing this country, we can do it, my brother. So for me, I will commend you. Every morning, my man, I put my station, yesterday, Martina, Fa, yesterday, yesterday I call, I get it. They get fun to pay because yesterday.
I'll be belated birthday, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think it's very important. Touching me the money, man, to be on the way. I just lay by the money and just touching me. I just happy. One of my piggy, the piggy, like you saw, I got it. To come water. The piggy went. Let me just also do it. So a colleague went a single the pump. According to the piggy, I showed them my own piggy. So now I see how driving money. A colleague went a single the pump. So for him, you go to work in the evening time. So when a colleague says, "Oh, my man, I think I've been doing something with you." Now the way the pump looking now, when somebody can say, "You want to like that, yeah," you put it there, so now you can deal with the thing now. Only far out go. So when you told you to say, "Okay, but let me try it." So when you try it now. He now, when somebody put toilet when he plug it, so now the money can pop by toilet, the money, they can leave. So he call it, he said, my man, let me tell me, now happy new year, he said, let me know what for it is. My man, but let me put the body on us. So when the manager got it, to tell him, my daughter, he said, no, I'm a player. I said, no. I said, I have not doing well for you. I said, I love when you're working so well, somebody can tell you it's stupid. You let me do what I see, and I take my own. I will take my own pocket and encourage you. Like the country where you're working so well, when you not see it's stupid. And not me, it's stupid. Honestly, it pay.
It pays, so my brother.
Honestly, pay, but most of our brothers and sisters, especially with the young people, we don't notice that honestly can stay until sometime or for the pro. So when you find out, brother, Peter, the give pro, and the people, I said, my man, the last I have actually told you. I said, you see the poor employee what I say. I said that now the poor open that gas station, now the 4 point employee. I said people are working over there before they even carry you there. So for you to see they carry you there, it means that somebody will move on there before they carry you there. So don't be surprised now they move you to be another person there, because in sometimes when you're working somewhere, people want to maybe elevate you. They get all kinds of tests to get to you to see how bad, whether you fall for it or not fall for it. So the party don't want to fall like that. So see how bad
Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate the participation. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my dear brother.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, and you?
I'm wonderful. What's your name in the journal somewhere?
Yeah, I'm Lieutenant to calling from district number 17 to be precise, AFE.
To really hear you.
Yeah, anyway, I first put the program on, and I heard you people talking about, honesty. Actually, the turning to the caller I just left it now. My brother, let me say something when it comes to us as a library. My brother, we lack of honesty in this country. Moreover, the common people, we are the main direct victim of everything that happens in this country. But at the end of the day, we are not sincere. We are not sincere to the extent that the government will not be able to employ every one of us. We are the one that will be able to empower ourselves. But my brother, come on, example, come in a community. Give any of your brother, let's say, in Porto Bay, to Ra, or a Keke, buy it, or you even forget about a post soon. Let the person eat, let the person go ahead and eat their money to get the other people money. It will not be easy. Somebody will take the person's money and run away. How do you expect that parent to grow? How do you expect us to grow? So we only after, I also hear him talking about, we can discuss anything. Like, bro, we just, our only own people things. Our are not thinking about ourselves. So in the morning, we just get up, we're pressing, we just bring a defense to defend Ovia, to defend Joseph Baka, to defend my Eddie. That's why we concentrate on a daily basis in this country. Nobody think about concentrating how they're supposed to bring 1 or 2 things for the children, how to pay the children future, that those people that they are protecting, those people they are training themselves for. At the end of the day, those people and the children are developing their mind that they will come back and rule our children. At the end of the day, you will be part there and defending them, but you're paying rent. You can't even buy anything. Nobody thinking about themselves. So, my brother, so if we not be sincere to ourselves, we will not, as government come, government go, we will continuously cry in this country. Because every government that will come will not employ every library. Every library. My brother, sometimes, even in a community, sometimes I even advise somebody beginning. I say, why is it that, sometimes you put out to your work, sometimes you sit down all day, you're not doing anything, your mother don't have nothing to give you. Why can't you just take your time? Just talk to one people in the community, people that take you. Can you please recommend me to the garage? Let me go and lay. For you to sit down and be concentrated the whole day. You sit down, you go home for you go in bed, window, anything. How long are you going to be doing it? You are staying there. You are not learning anything. You are not doing anything. Even some of them today to trying to go on slow way. You are not going with any skill. You have to learn skill because in the weapon country that you're going there, you're not going there to go to learn skills. But you are machine, you'll be able to teach somebody tire through that they will recommend you. You ought to operate on somebody's tire. Nobody will learn any skill. Only the foreigner that at the end of the day want to blame the foreigner, but we ourselves are not learning anything.
Not learning anything. Thank you so much, my brother. Oh, yes, he's off the line. Thank you so much. We appreciate your participation this morning. We noticed that he went out of credits. But that's the reality, folks. It was surprising to me. I always used to hear about this waterside, how the people down waterside when they are selling the feces and all the stuff. I experienced it yesterday. I took a drive and went to do some 1 or 2 observation and investigation on that matter. The rain I felt yesterday, wow. Our mothers, our brothers and sisters that are down the waterside and Central Monrovia, they are going through the worst in this town. Oh man. I want to call on The Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. Mr. Mo Ali, you've been doing well since you took over. There have been some level of transformation, but there is a serious need for a visitation of the sewage line. Most of those buildings in central Monrovia are connected to the sewage line. And you and I know that the sewage line is clogged, and the old age, system, the people who build this country, or who actually organize this country to be what it is, were not far-sighted. I must say this without fear. They were only looking at yesterday. They did not envision today. So whatever they created, whether it was sewage line, it was only for a minimum population, not to what we have now. Most of those buildings in town there, it will interest you to know that they are connected to the sewage line. They do not have their own septic tank. They are connected to the sewage line. So as the rain falls, all of the sewage line down water side there, they are all open. So that's how the water fill these sewage lines, and it ooze, the bad odor and the feces start to spread all over the city. Down water side there, water side going towards Water Street. That's why you can't down Magnus Street. That whole area that got flooded yesterday. I was standing to one of the stores, and I had to enter the people's store because as the car passed, it extended the water spread. It was so degrading. It was so frustrating. Feces. Our sisters that are selling the slippers and other things, and they don't fly on. This is what they go through on a daily basis as it rains. The feces all over the place. So there is a need that we visit our sewage line and how it is being operated. And those that are connecting their homes or their buildings to the sewage line, there must be some level of contribution. So periodically, that the feces should be taken off the sewage line, and there must be a clean process so that our people cannot go through what they find themselves going through. And the thing have become a joke to the people now. They are living with it now. I was so embarrassed yesterday. This brings me to the point to enlighten the minds of our sisters. I saw young women on yesterday. I tried to talk to some of them. I will come up with that clip in one of my presentations. The girl said to me, "Brother, ain't you young?" I say, "Yes." She said to me, "I don't want to be seen around here as a liability to a man. The $100 or $200 that he gives me, I put my lesusu, and now I have generated a very huge amount. I went and got my Sepe slippers. That's what I'm selling. And all of that Sepe slipper that I'm selling, I'm able to pay my rent. I'm able to clothe myself and feed myself. I'm not depending on anybody. When the person feel like the relationship I got, when he feels like, he look my way. If he doesn't, I still stand as a woman. I do not want to be around here, passing around like other women, sharing myself. My body is my pride. I mean, tears sat in my eyes. Very beautiful young woman. Tears sat in my eyes, and it brought me to the point to understand there are still sensible young women around here who do not want to be all around, put a bag on their arm, go to the drinking table, and then at the end of the day, they go back to the same life. They may carry you to the biggest hotel, carry you Palm Springs, carry you to Corona, I don't know what kind of, all the people playing the game around here. Can you go have all of the BB lunch, dinner, supper, and thing? At the end of it, when he's done with you, he carry you back to that live, seeing her where you, that one room, your fire is at. But when they see you dress her in the street, you say no, they get by. You talk to her about they get the thing again. That's fake. That's being fake. If this man come across you or this person come across you and you know very well your living condition is not suitable. The first thing, most of you, oh, I want iPhone 13 Pro Max, I want this one. You are too materialistic. The first and foremost thing, a responsible man will always go for your development. He wants to see you develop. If he wants to help you, I say, oh, the man helping me. He's not helping you. The both of you are in exchange. You giving him services. He giving you cash. You are servicing him sexually. And he giving you in return. He's not helping you. If he wasn't sleeping with you and providing all of those things that you request for, then he's helping you. But if he's sleeping with you, he's not helping you. So know this today. Let's get to the line. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, my dear brother.
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, I was on the line and I went out.
Yeah, quickly.
You know, my brother, I will listen to you. You know, my brother, this country, sometimes when you really look at this country, you will get to understand that, you know, there was a great reason why former president of the United States of America came and gave up books. You know, they want we, the common people, to understand and learn. We don't learn and we don't understand. Learning, you know, sometimes learning is not only you go in the classroom, you sit, you read, at the end of the day, you graduate. You come out. You should know between things. My brother, let me tell you now, even here you talking about down water side, my brother. Even today, you go down water side, you try to move the people who are there to clean them, the people who feed that you hunting them. Why is true that they are the ones that are getting sick from over there? They are going home with those diseases, inhaling the feces. Some of them sit right over there, they eat. But our lawmaker, our whosoever people cannot do that. But if today, you know, the country problem is complex to the extent that, you know, people are so confused. But all those things, sometimes I don't blame our leaders. I blame us as a Liberian. Because if we are educated, we know what is good for us. We will always demand what is good. So my brother, I was saying, my brother, there is no way Liberia will only prefer talking about other people enjoyment of living ourselves. Come in a community that I was saying, buy one or two things to empower your fellow Liberian brother. To empower your fellow Liberian brother. At the end of the day, when that man pull 2, 3, 4, 5 girlfriends, and they born a lot of children, being to rent 2, 3, 4 houses for girlfriends, then they don't go nowhere. Then at the end of the day, they laugh at you that try to help them. At the end of the day, you break down. So, you know, that was something I can tell, oh, the poor say, Labrador is not hard because Labrador is hard because we have no one to trust to do business. We don't want to trust. Why Labrador is hard, you see, not to be, you know, I would call it, you know, tabulating or, you know, bring division. But why is it that you see the Fula people or the Mandingo or all tribes, they see them prospering, but we, the common Liberians, in Nigeria, see them prospering. You know what I went, Cloudtown. I sat there, I observed Cloudtown. My brother, look at, I don't think we have that in Labrador to see a particular area, you know, social Liberian. Only Liberian in a particular area, and they are doing business there. I go Cloudtown, I go there. I said that, you know, look at those people. The whole area is occupied by Nigeria. I said, okay, in our culture, where is the area that I will find that will see only Liberian? They will say you go there, and whatsoever you want, you will find it there, owned by Liberian. One of my friends and brother get a gas station. The men now call a brother fellow Liberian to come and help me. They're not breaking down, eat a gas station. Money. So my brother, you know, this is one of the things, my brother, if we can't deserve, I'm not God, we will not deserve an attitude. We will continue to support government after government after government. And the government officials, they know that at the end of the day, they will only enjoy themselves. They will not do anything for you and how we don't do it for ourselves. But brother, you are over there today, you can even you work over there, you can say, oh, let me invest in the other thing here. You can buy it from my brother, give it to me, I'm gonna be sincere to say, okay, my brother, scaring me this here, and maybe before a father that he asked for. At the end of the day, you will be growing, like one will be growing. But it's not it. Everybody in this country will work at a job. So at the end of the day, anything you get in the community that they will manage, they don't value that thing. They only want work data. So at the end of the day, you don't value it. Look at our brothers and some of them in the community, they are not learning anything. Said, my brother, come on, tree, my Kenny, lay here today, King Joe, here, who get PB and a factory coming. Today, Aquala is here, opening, expanding. How many of our brothers there, or how many of us thinking, I need to go let my Kenny to say, Aquala will buy truck, and it will need my Kenny. Aquala will bring travel. Aquala will buy car, and they need travel. Everything will be the formula. At the end of the day, we complain, we say formula taking over the country. Yeah, I agree now. Let the job the formula. Are we prepared to take over? To sit? You know, sometimes we have to be real for ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Are we prepared? Are we prepared? Let's talk. Let's take over the formula for you. Do we have the mind? Listen, do we have the mind to say, yeah, we'll open shop, we'll say that we'll manage that business? Come an example, people will come and get people loan that very low. At the end of the day, you're here for as soon as the people come in, they lock the door. They say, oh, and the person not here. The person not here. Sometimes you want to talk to me, talk about other countries, say, but why you really there? Why you go there? But those countries, you know, they had the fear of God. But you had the fear of God to say, my brother struggle hard and give me the fear. He taken, you know, that God directed him to give it to me. So at the end of the day, let me work towards one thing, because if I not benefit him, I will not be benefited. Because at class, when he take his money and cry to give it to me, maybe to buy 1 or 2 things for me to do at the end, one damage it's a class for me, it will not go free.
Oh, okay, my
but
brother.
we have it here, like, bro, we don't think only. How many of our young brothers continue learning the mechanic job? How many of our brothers then learning the carpenter job? Everything my brother do is software. Everything in this country is formula. Our brother who sit in the community, they say, I will say. And even I will say, they're not learning anything. At the end of the day, those person that will say, they put that when the person becomes successful, at the end of the day, they come in and sit down. Because they not learn anything. The people get the same. They say, what you learn, keep you there. Who you know will take you there.
Okay, my brother.
Our brother don't know it. So my brother, we will keep talking. But when we not prepare ourselves by leaving our politicians and go and learn certain trade that you learn on today, even when you travel, you go on the slow rating it, that when you go over there, you get something in your head. That's why it's so I'm not supporting slow way. But at least when you enter the poor country, you get something here, people will see the value of you to hold you.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much. Time is fast spent. We appreciate your participation.
Thank you.
What time flies when we're having fun in this business? It's all time bound. We need to go. We have to go. Like he rightly put it, where recommendation will take you, it takes your character to keep you there. So that's why I always remind you that your attitude will always pass through the office of your character. Oh yes. This is the land that we as Liberians cannot be deported from. I may go Ghana and naturalize. I will be called a Ghanaian Liberian. Go to the United States and naturalize myself. An American Liberian. Oh, this is where I am. This is where I was born. People will come to help, but they won't do it as we are to do it. So look around you. Iron sharpened iron. If that friend is not making a positive impact in your life to cause some level of positive transformation, trust me, disassociate yourself from him or her. Just stay with him or her may lead you to so many negative things. So like the writer once said in our quote, have you ever noticed that the more positive you think, the more positive you feel? I lead and others follow. First among equals, of course, I'm destined for greatness. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. I always say to you, 2 things in this life you always be remembered for: the problems you create and the problems you solve. And you must take responsibility of 2 things in your life: your fortune and that of your misfortune. Because in union, strong success is sure with God above our rights to prove, we over all prevail. With hearts and hands, our conscience cause defending, we meet the foe with valor unpretending. Like Mahatma Gandhi said, and I quote, the difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing will suffice to solve most of the world's problems, unquote. Have you and yours a pleasant day. Follow the rest of our broadcast. On tomorrow, the weekend's edition will be handled by Fan Fomba and Mantina Tupac. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye.